You are suing the defendant, Christopher Herbert,
Yes, Judge.
for $8,370. You want to be refunded for rent you paid him, a security deposit, and moving expenses?
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll start with you, Mr. Cameron. Why don't you tell me what's going on here? So you leased property from the defendant starting when?
In November of the 18th, prior 2 weeks before
Of
that.
what year, sir?
Of 2015.
And when did you move out of the property?
2016, January 18th.
January 2016. And can you describe this property for me, sir?
It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath in Elk Grove, California.
And how long had you owned it when they leased it from you in November?
About 14 months.
14 months. And did you have a renter there prior to them moving
Judge.
in? So tell me what happened.
So on the 18th, I moved in, and prior to the 18th, 2 days or 3 days later, all of a sudden I have a sewer problem. I got sewage coming up in the front of the house. I got people calling me, telling me to take tissue and wipe it and put it in a garbage bag.
People calling you? What people?
His tenants from that works for him.
The people who work for him, you mean like a property manager?
Yes, ma'am. Called me and told me to put the tissue in a bag. They're not worried about the feces coming up. They worried about me putting tissue in a bag and putting it in the garbage.
Tell me, when was the first time you notified Mr. Herbert that there was a problem with plumbing?
On the 20th. The 21st.
2 days after you moved in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you tell me what happened. Let's talk about the first 2 weeks he was there.
Apparently, someone had flushed something down the toilet that caused it to need to be snaked and to be dealt with. So I paid the rush fee, the emergency fee, paid the extra to have someone come out immediately. This was all happened and done through the property manager, so they sent someone out right away before even notifying me because it was an emergency. Then after 2 weeks, Mr. Cameron asked for $5,000 to fix things that he claimed were wrong with the property.
He asked you for $5,000?
Correct, to fix it.
Oh, he was going to fix it himself?
He wanted to fix stuff. He said he was a licensed contractor and asked for money to fix small issues around the house.
Okay.
So being reasonable, I said, okay, I had told the property manager, have someone go out, check it out, see what needs to be done. Mr. Cameron kicked them out of the property and wouldn't allow them to see all the rest of the issues.
And when was that?
That was about 3.5 weeks to 4 weeks after he moved in.
I told him that if he give me $2,000, I will fix the stuff myself so I can stay here. I did not never mention $5,000, and that $2,000 was for buying the material.
Okay, and did you get that from the property manager, his $5,000?
That was the number he quoted me that Mr. Cameron was asking for.
Okay, and where's the property manager? Is he here today?
No, he's not.
Does he still work for you?
No, he does not.
Why?
He quit, ma'am.
What was the issue with the property manager?
He was just a weird, interesting person. I mean,
Okay.
it just didn't, it didn't work out. You know, I perceived a lot of the issues that were going on with the property were because of him, but in all honesty, it seems like it was more the issue with the plaintiff than the property manager.
And what do you say his issue was with the property manager?
Well, his issue with the property management because the property management didn't have licensed people doing work in the house. You don't take liquid nail and glue a toilet down. That's what this contractor company did. He took liquid nail and screwed and put the shower doors on. This man didn't even come to the house to see. And then on top of that, the shower doors fell on my lady in the shower and my kids. He told me he's on vacation up in the snow. He wasn't concerned about that.
Did you have a written lease, by the way?
Yes, ma'am, right here.
May I see it? How much did he give you for security deposit?
$1,525.
How much of the security deposit did you keep?
I would have to look through my notes.
He kept all of it. He sent me $1,100.
He said he returned a portion of it.
He
so
sent $1,100 back.
He sent you $1,100
Yes,
of the
ma'am.
security deposit back, so
Yes.
he didn't keep all of it.
No, he didn't keep all of it.
He kept $425 of the
ma'am.
security deposit. Okay, let me look at these photos.
See, that's a photo of the master bathroom. See, the floor was broke.
When was this taken?
The 18th
Of what?
of December.
But it's not date stamped. Let's go to the next photo.
Yeah, that's when the shower door fell on her foot.
And what are you showing me here?
That's the nail coming off her foot, that lifted up off her
What
foot.
happened, ma'am?
When I got in the shower door was kind of wrinkly. And I closed the shower door, taking a shower, and then all of a sudden the shower door just fell on my foot. So there's a shower door there. We had to leave it in the tub because you couldn't put it back on.
Okay, what's the next photo? What is this?
That's the
photo?
illegal plug. The plug is not even in the wall, just sitting up there. And that's the cabinet beside the kitchen, where he said that he was clean when I moved in.
This just seems kind of ridiculous. You take a picture at the worst possible time, you pull out a fridge, you pull out a stove, try to find stuff to take photos of, and he's been extorting me since day one.
Why are you suing for $4,600 for new house expenses? What is that about?
The new house expenses was for me to move from his house with a U-Haul and people to move my stuff out of his house into the new house.
And you paid over $4,000
I
for
paid
that.
$2,400 to move in. I paid almost $600 for the U-Haul. I paid them guys
$2,400 to move in, that's your rent for the new place?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no, he's not paying that. Do you have something you want to say before I rule on this case?
Well, I was living there, and I call him my son-in-law, and he took care of all the business.
Well, did you see that the plumbing was fixed at some point?
I'm not sure about the master bathroom, but they did get that feces out the yard, but we had people supposed to come for Thanksgiving dinner, and we had to move the dinner somewhere else.
Okay, and you're not sure if the other bathroom was working or not?
Well, I don't know when it got fixed, but I had to take a bath in the master bathroom. Like you say, that door was in that tub, and nobody could use it.
Okay, thank you. I think that you're a contractor and you wanted to do this work yourself. You wanted him to pay you to do this work, and based on all the photos you submitted of all the issues, some of them really minor with the house, I don't think he could do anything to satisfy you. Clearly he was inconvenienced. They couldn't spend Thanksgiving in their home. What's that worth? That's the question. You're asking for $4,688 in new house expenses. Everything that you paid to move into a new house, rent, security deposit, I don't know on what planet he will be responsible for that, but he's not. I'm not ordering him to pay that. You're also asking for the remainder of your security deposit. He kept $389. In fairness, I'm going to order him to return $200 of that security deposit to you. You're also asking for rent. I'm going to order him to return half of 1 month's rent to you for the inconvenience that I believe the plumbing issue caused for the days that you were inconvenienced. Half of 1 month's rent is $762. You came up with this inflated lawsuit over $8,000. It's not going to happen because it's not fair. What's fair is he pays you $962, judgment in this case for the plaintiff.